Ray Sullivan is here. He's with the Centretown Citizens Ottawa Corporation. First of all, Ray, welcome to the show. What do you do?
Well, we're a nonprofit landlord and a nonprofit developer.
Yeah.
And what we're here to talk about is the Housing Opens Doors campaign.
Yeah, this is aimed at affordable housing. Obviously, there's not enough in Ottawa when it comes to affordable housing, right?
No, absolutely not. And, if you look at in Ottawa, in the province of Ontario, about 1 out of every 5 renters is paying more than half of their gross income before taxes on their rent.
Really?
It's not sustainable.
Yeah.
It's about 40,000 households, 40,000 families here in Ottawa.
Here in Ottawa.
That cannot find a decent apartment that they can afford.
Yeah, and that's just the people we know about, or is that an estimate of the...
That's an estimate of the total number. If you think about that, though, if we can address that, if those 40,000 households can find a good affordable home, that's tens of thousands of kids who stand a better chance of doing well in school.
Right.
Thousands of people who have better chance of finding and keeping a good job.
Right.
Thousands, tens of thousands of parents who don't have to make that choice between paying the rent and putting a decent meal on the
Yeah,
table.
exactly. And that's what it comes down to for a lot of people, and that's a reality.
This is real life stuff.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's some people in that situation who are watching this program right now who understand what that's all about. So a lot of your properties, as a matter of fact, what, about 40% of them are designated as for those who need affordable housing? Is that how it works?
Yeah, we've, as a nonprofit landlord, we've got about 1,600 homes, mostly in downtown Ottawa.
Right.
A mix of those are a regular market rent for people with modest incomes.
Right, right.
And then others are subsidized for people who have lower incomes who qualify.
Now, you want people to go to this website, right? It's Housing Open Doors?
HousingOpensDoors.ca.
So what happens there?
So this is a campaign to try and show people in Ontario the connection between affordable housing and the issues that are important to all of us. Right. Housing, the slogan of the campaign is housing's the home of all issues. And it's corny, but it's true.
No, it is true.
So it connects to healthcare, it connects to jobs, the economy, it connects to success in schools.
Right.
And what we want to do is open the door to affordable housing. And what do you do when you want to open the door?
You ring the doorbell.
You ring the doorbell.
And you've got a doorbell on the website.
There's a big doorbell on the website. We're trying to collect 156,000 rings of that doorbell. That's one for every family in the province that's waiting on a waiting list for affordable housing.
And those are just people, by the way, registered on a waiting list. That's, the number's way higher. You estimate about 600,000?
About 600,000 in the province.
Waiting. Who need affordable housing?
Who can't find a decent home at a price they can afford. The gap between wages and the cost of housing is getting bigger in this province.
Yeah, especially if, and there are so many other things to consider here. It's the income of the people who are looking. It's where they need to live to afford to get back and forth to work. And oftentimes that's downtown. And sadly, downtown is an expensive place to live.
You see the traffic reports, right? I mean, housing affordability relates to those kind of issues in the same kind of way. You look at healthcare too. Yeah. The kinds of, I got a tenant of ours, been a tenant for a couple of years. His name is Glenn. He comes into our office every couple of months, says hi to me. He tells me how many days and how many years that he's been clean and sober. There's no doubt in his mind, no doubt in my mind, that it's because of the affordable housing. You think back a couple of years, a guy like him would have been on the street, would have been showing up in the emergency room at the hospital a lot, probably would have been getting in trouble with the police. Now he's got his own place, he's got a door, he's got a lock, he's the guy who's got the key.
He's in charge of his own.
He's got control of his life, he's healthy now.
And there's a difference, right? It makes a difference in people's lives in so many ways.
People who were in that kind of situation, whether we like it or not, they're costing us a bit of money.
Yeah.
This is way better for him.
Way better for everybody.
He's a healthier person, better for all of us.
Just go to the website and you can show your support just by doing that. HousingOpensDoors.ca. Ring that doorbell. Appreciate you bringing that message, Ray. That's
Thank you very
it's
much.
very interesting to see some background as to what affordable housing is like in our own backyard. Exactly.